Hey Vito. Your favorite Genie streamers. I'm hoping this is the last Genie stream for a while. It's been a bit disappointing. Look at I'm so out of practice. I'm forgetting what to do as a builder. Yeah, I wanted something on brand, right, for Dungeon Defenders. So, I have a favorite background that I have. It's from actually a Valentine's promotion they did. And I thought it looked kind of cool as a Twitch overlay, so I figured might as well learn how to do Twitch overlays, right? Yodi, I hope you're not saying it took you 2 months to get a Genie. That would be disappointing. Hey, Morty. And Oliver. Wait, it did what? It did take you 2 months to get a Genie? I hope not. I did get one last night, and it was, hey Zwan, I don't even know if I would even consider it an Ultimate Plus Plus. I mean, it had like 280 ups, and not like a single stat over like 300. Good evening, Cameron. So, tonight, I'm going to play some Metro tonight, but I want to get some farming in before I take on a new game. Yes, that is a Supreme Plus Plus for sure. I'm gonna start with Metro. I'm starting my very first time playing Metro, so I'm starting at the beginning with 2033 Redux. I got all 3 of the games when they were like on like super sale. I think in March, when I guess it was the 15th anniversary or something like that. And no, Cameron, no nice Genies yet. Right after this run, I'll show you the 3 Genies I've gotten in 108 runs. So, whether you know this or not, I mean, most people know this about me. I do have a spreadsheet that tracks all this stuff. I also have a spreadsheet that tracks all of my games. And so, I think my next 5 games are going to be the 3 Metros and the 2 Dishonored. Yeah, I know. That's probably what's going to end up happening, Oliver. I mean, the one Genie I did get, that was a capping Genie, was from Infested on Nightmare Survival. And I honestly don't know if this map is even really coastal quality, because I've not seen a single thing drop on this map that is higher than like ultimate gear. I mean, you would think after 148 runs there would have been at least something like Alt++ that would have been a floor drop or a chest drop, and I haven't seen any of that yet, which I think is suspect. No, yeah, this is supposed to be infested quality, if I'm not mistaken. If they got rid of the slogers on Coastal, it'd be fine. I mean, what is this crap? Alright, so here are these are the 4 genies I have farmed with my main account and my alt account. And I got this guy last night. I mean, I think I got that one last. 288. I mean, that is the one I got. Yeah, I got this one last night. I mean, I guess there's okay stats if they were in the right spots, but another big L for genie farming. Let's see. This one was... Yeah, this was the first genie I farmed on this map. And there's some big L's. I mean, these ups are ridiculous. If I'd had 200 more ups and not negative HP, I would have been happy and I would have been done with this. Are you serious, Oliver? You don't check them if they're not Manos? I mean, look at those stats. I mean, that's a Manos. And that probably capped AB2 if you wanted to put that on a hero boost monk, right? But, I mean, who's doing that? So, that's where we're at on my genie farm journey. It's been a rough go, I'll be honest. I was a little dissuaded last night, but then I got to put a bunch of information into my spreadsheet and I felt a little better about it. And then I realized my rates aren't even close to like the posted RL rates. I'm about 6. I'm having to do like 6 runs more than I feel I should. I know they're just averages, but I have expectations. So the grind continues. So while I'm building, I need to know what is the first item we are giving away today. Because I'm getting slow at building now. That's a Froya? Really? Okay, well, maybe I'll do a Froya. Oliver, do you have that just saved? Or how are you making that O in text? Oh. What is that Scandinavian? Is that what is that? Good lord, I don't even know what is. I was gonna say Norwish. I was like, they don't call Norway people Norwish, do they? Norwegian. Oh, wow. Oh, dumb American here. I'm sorry. I knew that. Alright, let's do a 2 Froya. Alright. Oh, we have a giveaway for a 2 Froya. Froya. I spelled it American. I can't spell it Norwegian. Whomever wins, I'm going to assume Oliver wants to buy it from you. I was watching staff streaming some Genies, and I got a little sad, so it needed to happen today. And now that I know that this build, for the most part, can be run with like 6K stats, that's a good thing. I may need to make a new video for after I'm done with all this Genie farming. I mean, well, you were a 16K app. That's not bad. But you were still doing it, so I mean that's a good thing. And I don't think you got anything better. Alright, Oliver, I got 2 Manos. I mean, surely that's a sign right there. Yeah, only look at Manoses, right? Okay. Thanks, Oliver. I mean, it's a really nice... I mean, those are some decent stats for Ultimate, I guess. An upper chester, okay. Alright, this will surely be the run. Every Dungeon Defender player ever said that. Oh crap. That's in an hour. That's how we know the stream ends, right? It is holiday week in the States though. So I'm wondering if that's actually gonna happen. Oliver, do you have such a thing? Do you have a triple cap? I mean, surely Mate's got one of those, right? then you're going to experience heartache and pain and constant bargaining. This is your first time watching this game. A triple cap trans. I mean, I still have ultimate genies that have multiple, like double or triple caps. So I mean, yeah, they're good. All right, let's see who Oliver is going to buy the Tefroya from. Am I new to this game? Very new. I'm a baby. Congratulations, Morty. You have won a Tefroya. Oliver will be happy to buy that from you. Hey. It happens, right? I appreciate that, Maria. But I do like to make my own things. Alright, so we've given away a Tefroya. What's the next item up that we want to see out there? And since Morty won, I guess he can decide too, you know? Oliver, just buy it. Buy it from Morty. We don't give out Tessas anymore. Only I think Notori is the replacement. A waste of a run, Oliver. No Menos. Once again, no. Just more information I get to add to my spreadsheet. I mean, someone might want that one. I'll give it away later. No Menos. There's no more space on the tavern floor, Oliver. I don't think you need any more items. I am definitely getting cooked by these rates, man. And I'm glad someone's there to... I'm glad you were all here to witness it. I mean, this is the plight of the average Dungeon Defenders player. you either get it very early, or you get it, like, you grind it forever. I mean, like, I got, what do you say? I got a almost triple cap builder Spear of Hearts in like my first 30 runs. And I haven't gotten a plus plus spear since. I mean, that's just how this game rolls. That is true, Oliver. Maybe you should give away an event. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and give away a Mr. Crackers. So let me get that started. Tefroya is over. We are now moved on to Kraka. Morty, it's not crack. Do people still auction crackers? I mean, look at that, Oliver. I already got 20 people already tried to get a crackers. It took a while to get up to 19 that wanted a Tefroya. Yeah, it is. I don't... What do you mean, win from stream? You can't win again. Yeah, I don't know what that means, right, Oliver? Oh. Well, I don't really have a rule for that, but I also haven't seen that happen. Oh. That is just, you put that hashtag in there, and that's how you get, if you win the giveaway, you'll win that item. And so people are entering the giveaway by putting those in there. I mean, Oliver, that's what I would do too. I wouldn't let like Morty win every giveaway. I have to enable the rig. And yeah, I do have chat in ESPN mode. Cooked giveaways. None of my giveaways are cooked. I am always upfront and honest. I don't know how to do that, Oliver. But when I was trying to design an overlay for this, and I wanted the chat to be able to show up easier on stream, really more so when this video gets posted to YouTube. And the vertical chat just looked horrible, and it took up too much real estate. So I was like, I'm just gonna go with a horizontal chat. And as long as y'all don't talk a whole lot, then it's not too bad, right? Yeah, and Morty won the first one. I had a lot of fun making that. and learning how to actually make it work. I mean, 76, look at that. There you go, Oliver. That's like a triple cap. That's like a triple cap genie for Myth. What am I going to do with this? Alright. I guess, you know, if you weren't here in the last stream, you know, Morty is far less rigged than I would say Dom is. I think Dom has one of the most rigged RNGs for giveaways. And Dom won himself a green Magi. You know, I used to have good RNG when I was being carried by Tiggy. I mean, that 75 Ti run I had was pretty awesome, honestly. I got so many usable items from just 75 runs. Dude, let me tell you. Asen's Tavern was the best map in this game. I mean, certified bangers every time. Oh, I'm sorry that Mishak had to reban you. But yeah. I'm gonna island farm as soon as my island farm video drops on YouTube, and I just dropped the campaign version, but I don't think I actually have. I haven't recorded the island farm video yet, so I don't know yet. It may be next month. Hey Blank, you want me to rank the top 10? I don't know if there's 10 RNG mods. Why don't you just say rank the 4 you like the least? Cracker. Now, Blank has some of the best RNG in the business. Just, not when it comes to raffles or giveaways. But you did win the Magicite of Love during our Valentine's contest. So that's something, right? Dude, I'm telling you, like, I won the Christmas Magi at the end of December, and then I dropped that 1770 in February. So it does happen. Hey Bart, I also think that the new icons for the Magi look a little bit better. The pink, the Love Magi looks more pink now than it did when it was just like a weird white. All right. One Menos. Surely he is the plus plus. And you know, I've opened every chest at the end of the run 150 times and I ain't got crap from it. I don't know why I keep doing this. Alright, I feel... Oliver, I guess this is just a waste, right? I just shouldn't do it because, you know, it's not Menos. Alright, here we go. It's 126. I like that mana value. It's probably going to be AB2. It's going to be AB2. No, wait, it's going to be AB1. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh. So close. Oh man, that's not a builder genie. That doesn't cap. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's gonna be like 970. No way. 970. Alright, that's not... And I like the fact it's got 30k. It's got health. It's got all the 3 stats I care about. Well, yeah, Bart, you're not grabbing that. All right, hold on. Before I do anything, let me just lock this. And yeah, it's got all 4 stats that matter. The only thing that would make it better is if I had AB2 and it was also in the 600s. All right, we want to up it. All right, I'll go to my upgrader. Because I don't need to do anything other than dump points into AB1. Hold on, I gotta get screenshots of it. Hey, I'm gonna be okay if it doesn't cap. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's okay. Maybe I'll up this. Yeah, what do I want to do? I gotta get my screenshot. What do I want to do here? Oh, give it to my summoner? Yeah, alright, I'll do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put him over here to save for a minute. I'm not going to up him. We'll up him later. It's a little unlucky that it doesn't cap, but honestly, that's not bad. I mean, I don't have to put any points up here. 970, that's only like 20 points away. At the end of the day, I think I'm pretty happy with that one. Which kind of like means like I almost lost all desire to continue farming now. I'm actually not above average. Well, actually, this might have put me at average at this point. But I won't actually look at the spreadsheet because it messes up the noise or the game. Oh, I haven't tested my island farm yet. I don't even know if I have waves for that yet. So what's good, Dom, is that this just dropped, so that's good. And it's not a Menos, but it is a Dusa. So I'm still happy that I got that one. No, I'm gonna farm Madness Boulder Throwers. I guess, alright, you know what, we got 31 people that want a cracker. Let's go ahead and see who wins the crackers. Alright, congratulations, Bestest Goose. You've won the Mr. Crackers. Big time W, yes. No, Bestest Goose is not quiche. Oh, I'm gonna do some more genie runs. Before I do that, let's go ahead and start. Oh, I always do a Delver's giveaway when I get a plus plus. So it is time for a Delver's brooch. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, if it was capping, I would have done an entire set as a giveaway. If you've previously won, you can win the Delver's brooch. You just won't get the other reward you got. You can choose to get the one you got. You can get the 2 Froya or the crackers. But if you win the Delver's brooch, you'll win the Delver's brooch and not the other thing. So enter at your own, well, enter if you want. So Morty and Bestest Goose, you can definitely get a part of this. Just know that if you do win, you won't get your previous item unless you really want that crackers. All right. The hunt continues. We're going to continue on because this stream is about genie farming, which just means that my next stream is going to probably be Madness Boulder Thrower farming, I think, or Serpent Staff farming. I mean, does anyone really do that? I mean, I do that because I want a capping Serpent Staff. So, alright. Oop, I just... Did I just get hit by, Did I just get hit by Tuesday? I did get hit by Tuesday. That's... Alright. Well, it wasn't that perfect timing. That is all right. I'll wait it out then. I really like Forest Ogre Crush. I remember when it first came out though. I was like, this map is ridiculous. Well, no, I have a farming schedule. So let me tell you. So Oliver, let me tell you something. I think we're talking about weather. I think it's rained here where I live in Nashville. I think it's rained almost at least once every day since March. It feels like we're in Seattle. Yeah. There you go. Well, then you know Tennessee's weather is a bit what it is. It's not bad right now. It's only 78 degrees outside. That's not terribly bad. Last week it was in the 90s, or for our European friends, like 36 degrees Celsius. And maybe we can hear my dogs go nuts if somebody's outside. Alright. I can't. I'm glad we got that plus plus before the servers stopped doing their thing. You know what? I should do this. Let me go ahead and look at this real quick. Okay. It's still there. Oh man, I was a bit worried for a minute. I'm like, is it still going to be there after the server stuff? And Tale of Woes, probably there's never going to be a meetup because chances are I am 20 years older than everyone else. And that'd be a little creepy, right?
They should call me butter because I'm on a roll.
Oh, SOL's 54? Oh, then that's not creepy at all. It's just two old men complaining about young people. Man, yeah, I didn't feel old. I'll be honest. I did not feel old until I got laid off and I was a 40-year-old person without a job. And I'm like, I don't want to do anything that young people are going to do for work. All right, so the goal is now another. It's still the goal is still a capping genie, but we want a genie because we have a adept upgrader, and I know most people care less about their adept upgrader. Upgrade. Oh my, what is happening here? Did I forget? Oh, I forgot to get my mana. Wow, a pro DD gamer here, y'all. Menos. Yeah, Menos with a capping genie would be awesome. Oh, and someone asked earlier, why Menos? I asked, Thalas was on the stream last time, and I asked about that, and Menos is the genie with the best possible rolls. I think, well, I think you need both, Invalid. I know the stats don't matter. Actually, let's talk about adept upgraders for a minute. Is the AB2 stat, does that affect how much mana it costs to upgrade something, or does that count for how big the aura of the upgrade aura is? Okay, I thought it was. Because in my, what I do on my Madness Boulder Thrower video is I actually use my Builder app as my upgrader. And so I just leave the Builder app up there and keep AB1 going and just drop mana for my Tower Boost Monk. Yeah, mana capping. Mana collecting at 15k, I know. Well, you saw Cayman got that. Potentially capping Madness Boulder Thrower. Yeah, I really like the Adept. I think with Ruthless and target farming, there's more opportunities. You leave your Adept in a lot more often than you would ever on Nightmare. What are you talking about for Ruthless? I never used a Tower Boost Monk until Ruthless came out. I don't even remember if I even used them for campaigns on Nightmare. The one thing I haven't figured out, and I've tried all different ways, is in the message ticker, the bot doesn't talk. Alright, here's a question for everybody. How loud do the LTs sound on stream? Since I honestly don't hear them on my game at all. Okay, I did drop the volume like 8 decibels in OBS. I didn't want to have everyone's ears bleed. I do find when you pick up mana from a chest it to be a pleasing sound though. Alright, this is a waste because there's no Menos. But if I can get ++ Genies 2 runs in a row, I mean, I'll feel pretty good about myself. I mean, that's 104 million. That's pretty. I mean, that's an aura. That's an aura genie, right? So the ++ rate is like 33.5. I don't know if it's 168. Basically, you take whatever that rate is. That's the rate for one player, by the way. So you'll divide that rate by, like, if you're gonna have 4 out there, you'll divide it by 4. So if it's Nightmare on Coastal Bazaar, it's like 1 in 42 way runs with 4 players. For Ruthless, it's 1 in 34. So I think I have it calculated out at 33.25. And before this stream, I was basically doing it at 138. Oh, why am I doing this? I'm building. Dang it. And so, from a rates perspective, what am I talking about now? Not rates. Okay. Yeah, so I was at 1 in 38. What I'm feeling right now is my alt account is only gotten 1++ in 47 runs. So I kind of feel like it's really due. So if I do some genie farming on my alt, I'm gonna go, yeah, I might be able to get another ++ out of that one. 'Cause it's, I mean, right, it's due. Alright, so we will see who wins the Delver's Brooch for that ++ drop. Just a moment. All right. We do miss Invalid. I do appreciate you joining the streams, Invalid, though, and just hanging out with us. Honestly, the new interns, there's so much internal fighting going on in that group now. It shows that Tiggy is overwhelmed with internal conflict. I think TOE might be one of my favorite maps. It's just a well-constructed map. I have a 905 map, 905 Serpent Staff. You know how much, I mean, I've been trying to get them to upgrade to to increase the drops on TOE since Ruthless came out, and that didn't finally happen until like the last update. Yeah, I mean TOE is just a well put together map. The only thing that was surprising, like if you're playing that map the first time, is you're expecting a big bad boss to show up at the end. And if they had managed to get like Anubis in the game, that would have actually been kind of cool. Alright, let's go ahead and draw and see who is going to win the Delver's Brooch. And congratulations, Blank. You won the Delver's Brooch. Now, Blank, am I going to see this in auctions immediately? Now, if Blank's not around, he may not even know he won this, and if I don't say nothing, we might just have to re-roll. See, now we're back to regular, what you can expect from genie farming. Yeah, two trans and 2 myths. What's going on in the background is the yard guys are mowing the yard. Where are all my moderators to take care of this chat? No, Coastal is not better odds. Coastal is actually the same odds. But Coastal takes a minute longer than Hall of Court. And so that's why Hall of Court is the genie farm of choice of this GDRNG member. I'm not gonna do that to Blank. That man is... I always want to take care of the people who are constantly raffling items out to people and taking care of the community. It's important to them. I can do a fake reroll. Okay, let's see. Alright. Yes, only people who pay attention to the streams get the items. Oh man, I don't know if Mad Joe gets the amount of heat it used to. Alright, let's see what a reroll would do. And for the reroll, Zwan. Blank wasn't around to claim the reward. So Zwan. Zwanziga Noogies. I think there should be a screenshot sent to General. Blank could be falling asleep because of all the heat in Germany right now, though, right? So after my recent trip to Germany, and learning that you all just don't believe in you don't believe in air conditioning. I don't think I could stay there very long. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like when I was in Salzburg, like we're trying to get some chocolate, and it was I don't know what it is in C, but it was like 86 degrees out, and like even the shops weren't air conditioned. I'm like, you got chocolate in here. And there was no fans, no ceiling fan, no nothing keeping air moving around there. Zwan, you know, just for that joke, you will. I'm gonna give you a Delver's bracers, just because, you know, it was a joke, but. Well, I had to stay at I was staying at a hotel in Garmin. Was it Garmin Parkenshire? I might be saying that wrong. And that hotel had no air. It was a very, very rough night. Partenkirchen. Yeah, real GZ for Zwan, for sure. I'll give out a Delver's bracers for that. Yeah, I will say though, it is everywhere I went in Europe, beautiful. Now in the winter, my dog, and I have three miniature dachshunds. My dog likes to lay behind my computer. No, I did not go to London. I was only in South Germany, Northern Italy, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, and Austria. I kind of feel like the UK is going to feel too much like America. And I'm like, well, I already have all this. It's just filled with a bunch of people I can't understand. I think you mean to say rotate, Dom. Hey, good night, Blank. You can get your item tomorrow, okay? Dom, when I did play Rocket League with my kid, my kiddo was on the school's esports team. And he was a GC2, and I used to play with him. I'm like, it was so nice playing with him because he knew how to play. But then when I'd play in pubs, I'd be like, I couldn't ever seem to find a teammate that knew how to rotate and make a save. Alright, chat. Let's flood chat real quick. What is the next item to be given away? So far we've given away 4 things. What's the next one before maybe potentially Tuesday hits us again? Oliver and your Tifroya. Now, Broken Hearts are actually exclusive to the frag lotteries. Okay. Alright, I see. Alright, we'll do Rainmakers, since we have 3 people asking for Rainmakers. Or more. Okay, the Rainmaker giveaway is now open. Hashtag Rainmaker. And earn yourself your... I think Rainmaker is just classic. That's why people like it. Yeah. And honestly, I remember playing It's Raining... I think it's Raining Everywhere, or whatever that event that Rainmaker came out of. And when we saw Rainmaker, we all knew it was awesome. But we also all thought, you know what? I think Trendy is just giving up on the game. Because they came out with Rainmaker, Rock Shatter, and Celebration. All within like the same month. And when you consider that, if you had like 2K stats, that was good, and now you had an item that had 999 in a stat, we didn't know what to do with ourselves. Alright, let's have a look-see. You're not a bad one. Yeah, maybe someone wants you. Doubtful. Yeah. Well, I mean, at that point, Trendy was kind of... They were working on... they were working on DDE. And I remember Asen, Hellfire, and RCDM were like beta testing it. And I was like... I just never jumped on the DDE bandwagon, and they didn't like it either. And then DD2 was the next thing that came out, and they didn't like that either. And so they kind of just stuck with DD1. Yes, indeed. Congratulations on playing the Meshach's mind games. He's allowing up to 3 people to get it. Obviously, I think if you're the first one, you get the best reward, and then it goes from there. Yeah, I don't think DD1 will ever come to like UE5 or UE5 at all. But I am so excited for the new hero that's going to be coming. You know what? And I'll probably do some... I will probably... You know what the next thing I'm probably going to stream is? The contest map. So, I need 5 of you to volunteer to run the map with me. And so I can record it and kind of go through that map so that we can get everyone prepared for the event that happens in 2 weeks. Dolphin, have you played the Scorched Arabia? I haven't played it yet. I'm a little... You did a do-over. It's a 6-player map. Ugh, I don't want that. I do not want 30-minute runs. Those are rough on an event host. And I say that is because, like, a lot of y'all have been there on day 1. And a long run, a 30-minute run, ends up really taking almost an hour from getting everyone in, making sure no one drops once you start the run, then going back to live. And since it's an open map, everyone's going to have to restart Dungeon Defenders, go into live, give out the items. So if like an event host, we can only do 1 run an hour. And to be honest, 30-minute event maps was the norm back in the day. That's not uncommon. Making Morago longer. Yikes. Well, are you talking about Old Plaza as a Bolt Dance map? Or are you talking about the Defenders Royale, which was like a nice thing for us event hosts? All we needed to do was host and let y'all kill each other. Yeah, so if any 5 of you out there want to run this map sometime, maybe around this time, so that I can record it and just, because I haven't played it yet. I just don't know if there's any strategies that need to be had for that map, anything that an end user needs to be prepared for. Because honestly, for myself, if I'm a host, I hope everyone has played and practiced the map. And the reason I say that, just so everyone's aware, and I will post it when I make the video doing the announcement for this. There are 3 event items that are going to be rewarded for that map, for that contest. And there are 2 of them are participation, and 1 of them is if you complete the map. So it will be, best if, you have a good team and if you practiced. You can't use tower stacking. That's the thing that everyone needs to practice, because you're not hosting and the host isn't building. So it's important to learn a build that doesn't involve tower stacking. I think all of the items are worthwhile. I am a big proponent of, I don't want like overpowered event items, but I do want items that are useful. You know, like a retinazer, a wizard, amplifiers. You, as a late runner, what we would do is we would ask others to join so that we could have at least 6. It's a lot to just ask. The only person who's ever going to get to run that map solo is Kay. Well, I mean, invalid, I like the items. I think they stand out. So, I mean, I think they're worth it. I don't know. It's technically on open. I mean, so long as no one else is using that same save file, I would assume you probably could. Yeah, they're probably not good candidates for the event. Now, as event hosts, we have discretion. So, like, if we get a bunch of, like, let's say there's 3 players who are like carrying the map, and you still lose, and you had a couple others that just weren't geared, weren't doing anything, we'd probably still give the completed map reward to the players that were actually trying hard. They're not the same though, because you can't actually have, like, if everyone loaded the exact same save file, somebody's items would be like erased. So there's a different save file with, I guess, different IDs for so you can actually have 4 different save files. Yeah, like, I don't understand, like, how I don't get how it works, but I also don't understand how event items would work then, because isn't that the same item like 1,000 times? Alright, good night, Oliver. And staff. Yeah, I want my event items to be good. I mean, like, 2 years ago, remember when Lunar Demon and Lunar Magic came out? And they're just, okay, they're an item that nobody uses. Yeah. Well, the last time we actually had an event that had to be completed in order to earn another weapon or another item was actually the Love Machine one from last February, where you had to reach a certain wave in order to get speedy. So it doesn't happen often, but it is definitely something to bring up to people. As an event host, I always enjoy running groups that have already formed, and with players who actually know what they're doing. Those are always just welcome runs. When I was a new event host during the old Plaza event, I built the map for everybody. I said all but like 3 groups, because most of them were just there to kill stuff. They didn't know actually how to build or do anything on the map. Yeah, I wasn't around for Speedster. Well, Bart, you're gonna have to make it a point to find the right group this time. Unfortunately, not everyone practices or even knows what they're doing. And if they're like your brothers, yeah, you're in trouble. I think the events are a unique and fun thing. Some people argue that the event should always be available, not just limited time, but then that takes away from their specialty, them feeling special. Oh, I forgot again. So when we were coming up with the item for Old Plaza, it was really because everyone was always wanting a down Rainmaker. And so we're like, well, let's give him a Rainmaker. And so that's where Downpour came from. And then when we were doing items for when we were giving out, Mr. Bed, it was because people always wanted to get crackers. So it was just giving newer players opportunities to get crackers. And so, I mean, that's kind of what we think about for items. It was the same thing for the Tinker's Demise, but now that I've learned that Tinker's Demise doesn't have the same hitbox, which is unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and draw to see who wins the Rainmaker. Congratulations, Wasted. You have won the Rainmaker. Okay, everyone, we have one more giveaway for the night. Maybe. So y'all put in chat, what do you want to see given away? Hey Dean, how you doing? We are trying to understand what we're going to give away next. Yeah, I like that overlay a lot. Maybe next stream I'll show the other one I've been working on. Okay, so there's wait, Bart, you really want an Admiral Jin? Goodness. You're going for some Arabian themes here, aren't we? Okay. You know what? I have some churches. Let's give out a church. Alright, hashtag church. Let's see who will win one of those 213 event kitties. Chapel. I don't know if that works, Convoy. I'm actually thinking, I actually have cats on my list as one of the things I might farm. I mean, cat farming is, next to island farming, is the ultimate cope, right? Yeah, so the question is, when you are cat farming, are you cat farming on Ruthless, or are you cat farming on Nightmare? Yeah, I'd probably farm Nightmare too if I was talking on a stream. Because I don't even tower boost. You're just waiting. I mean, maybe if Transcendent Cats had a higher rate on Ruthless, it'd be worth it, right? I mean, is the timing similar between a Nightmare and a Ruthless build? All right, tell us why Ruthless is so much better. Alright, who other than Meshach has like 10 accounts? I'm gonna be honest, most of my farming is just single account farming. I'm not that committed. Honestly, once I started dual account farming, it actually made me like the game less. Oh crap. No tower boost. I mean, I saw Heroland posted. I saw he posted his 5 account Ruthless Poly farm. I mean, that's a gamer right there. Yeah. No, I don't think so. And honestly, for myself, 2 account farming is manageable. Even when I was farming Genies with 2 accounts, it didn't feel bad. But I only had like maybe 15 seconds as I'm going back and forth between them all, so it keeps you busy if you're fine with that. But I found that I was burning out more multiple account farming. And since I'm not a scripter, and I'm manually building everything, it's that's the fastest way I think to just burn out on this game. I also believe comparing yourself to everyone else in like DDRNG is the fastest way to burn out. There was a moment last night where I was like, I'm doing the same build. Could I script this build out? Yeah, send me that Genie AHK. Let me see what that is. But I actually enjoy this part of the game. Oh, scripting builds is not allowed. It is a bannable offense. You will lose your entire account if you do that. Convoy, if you're going to make such an accusation, you better bring evidence and name names, right? I mean, honestly, if you're going to script a game, might as well just play Dungeon Defenders Awakened, right? I am a mod, and an event host, and a YouTuber, and apparently a streamer. Yeah, Subverter, I'm going to need that island AHK, please. For educational purposes. Hey, I just tried to be the model. I be what I want an event host to be. That is my goal. I think when this video gets put on YouTube, it's going to be hilarious to rewatch this and hear my wife yelling at the dogs in the background. I wonder if the mic is picking up, you know, her groaning at them. Alright, so we've done 13 runs on this stream. I think it's time for us to make sense for church. To be given away. Alright, congratulations, Naked. You have won yourself a church. Now, I'm going to do one more giveaway before we end this. I got about probably 15 minutes before it's time to start making some dinner. Guys, last giveaway, what's it going to be? Okay, it will be a Magi. I don't know what color I have. We will end this with Magi. And there will not be any water, or love, or Christmas. I would like a new common Magi introduced though. No, waters come out. When do waters come out? Waters are actually kind of random. I don't know when we actually give them out. They're only given out once a year. So there won't be another one until 2027. Or 2026. Alright, hashtag Magicite. Get yourself in on this giveaway for a Magi. It could be pumpkin or a wind. I don't know which ones I actually have. Yes, so gun. You typed it in wrong. Yeah, get rid of the quotes. Well, for any of you out there that have a surplus of plus items, please remember that I am definitely looking for a few items out there. I'm definitely looking for mail range helm, some gloves for a tower boost monk, and something else I can't remember. One other thing. Something. So get those over to me and I'll buy them real cheap. And you guys gotta start letting NOS bid on your auctions now, alright? And just remember, all auctions are defaulted to no sniping. Unless you say sniping's allowed. Yes, it was finally defaulted. We waited till you left DDRNG to implement the common sense feature. There was drama in general and in trading discussion. And then there was drama that the event hosts don't do enough. It was almost yesterday. Yeah, you gotta be honest. It is amazing how much CG gets, how much Chromatic Games gets for free from the community. Yes, your feedback was, actually I already knew what your feedback was going to be. before I even read it. Cameron, there was a time when like event items were never auctioned. It was just regular items. And then I think something like the only things that would ever get auctioned would be like your love or your water, or your blessed brownies. Then something like happened where people just started auctioning every item as opposed to just going by the event sheet. The event item price sheet is more just a gauge. It's really more about your starting price. I mean, I sold before I was an event host, I sold a mustard for 30 CV. That's just what the sheet was, and I was just fine accepting that. And that was like in May of 2024. And then, kind of after that, like every item you get, you just auctioning now. Actually, Subverter, that's not uncommon. There were definitely people who would reach out to people who would win those things who didn't really know a lot. Well, I mean, honestly, there are also people who hit up hoping, maybe new players that may have good items and razzle dazzle them with a bunch of like alt sets to get plus items. That'd have been a lot of work to auction that many items off, though. I'm being honest, I don't know people when I see some of the people bidding that aren't collectors and they're bidding on items that aren't event items you ever see used. I don't understand that and it doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, this is the last run of the night. This will be the run we get another plus. This is where we get the capping genie, and this is where we give away the Delver set. It's going to happen in this run. It's the luck of Tuesday. I feel it. Tax, you don't have to do that. You know you guys can get your stuff after the fact. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and draw a winner to see who is going to win a Magicite. And Magic won the Magicite. If only it was rigged. The bot wants what the bot wants. Oh man, that tax, that's a deal there. A Magicite for a personal resort. I mean, one of them that you can put in Embermount. Yeah, you probably earn like maybe 1 trillion mana for that. Casinos used to be very busy, but when the game started updating often and new stuff started coming up, it became harder and harder to, go that route. And so it all kind of just ended. Alright, this is the run. This is where I'm going to be giving away a set. I can feel it. And luckily Tuesdays did not mess us up too much on this stream. Nope. No set, y'all. No set. Not this time. No sets this time, y'all. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and open up a shop. For any of the winners who are on right now who want to go ahead and pick up. So if you're still in the stream and you won today, come on and hop on to my shop and go ahead and let's get your items. If you can't, that's quite alright. Just reach out to me later and we can arrange pickup. You must win in order to take.
Buy your friends a weapon, or two, or three.
Wasted. Wasted is here for his Rainmaker.
5, 6, 7. Did you need something?
Congratulations, Wasted. You're welcome. Alright. Oh, Thomas is here to pick up the Magi for tax fraud. That's debatable. That is debatable, convoy.
All of my weapons are super effective against goblins.
Alright, where did I put churches? Alright, one sec, Naked. I gotta find the churches. Oh, never mind, there they are.
I'll show you the
Alright, Estes Goose.
the master maker.
You won a Mr. Cracker. And you are welcome. I don't like the new crackers icon. I like the old one. Hey, Zwan. Let's go ahead and get you those bracers.
The stranger's clothing.
Yeah, that's about right, Dean. Alright, congratulations, Zwan. I don't think Morty, Blank, or Tax are around right now. And Yaki's is coming here trying to get stuff. And Cameron too. Okay, Morty. I will wait. Just here to dance, I understand. Alright, let's look at Yaki's, his cube. That is a nice ice cube. That's how big you are. 18. Oh, he's gonna vamp before we can look at all his gear. Yeah, Yaki has like no shortage of items he's auctioning. Yeah. Alright, I guess while we're waiting for Morty, let's have a look at the heroes that we used today. I am a person who loves sides. So yes. Male AB1 gloves. Swap, swap, swap. Yeah. Yeah, Thomas, I'm looking for something better than what I have on my Tower Boost Monk right now. I'm looking for like 1150s. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for 1150s.
Have a look around.
So while we wait for Morty, here is the Aura Monk. And like I said, I don't I don't like gear that doesn't have all 4 tower stats. So I'm a bit picky. And yeah, and this is the Spear of Hearts I got like in the first 30 runs of Lover's Paradise ever.
There's some cake in the back. Gotcha.
So that is my Aura Monk. Yeah. I haven't gotten a plus spear since I dropped that one. And then let's look at our...
You looking for something specific?
we'll look at our... Wow. We look at our EV. And this is... Like, I got these during the Tavern Incursion Casino. I am on EV right now. Oh. So, one of the things I am actually looking for on my EV, I just don't know if I want to spend the money, is like 1100 gloves to replace these 1014s. But the Broken Heart, the icon does not look as cool as it really does in game. And I'm not one who cares about... What do you mean, the beam boost? What are you talking about? Oh, I have no idea. I don't pay attention to that. I just know big numbers equal better. Alright, let me swap over to my event host. Alright, Morty, you won the Tifroya. You know, the item that you're going to sell to Oliver.
Please make yourself comfortable. I want to look for the missing watch, but I cannot find the time.
Alright. You're welcome, Morty. Let's see, our other hero is my Hermit. There's nothing really I'm looking for on my Hermit. I like a better spear. I mean, that's the spear I got right now. I'd like something better. But other than that, I mean, my Hermit, he's stonky. That shield actually was from the beta testing that we did back in, I want to say, April or May of last year. The recolor is the golden shield, but it's a builder shield. But it looks nice on Hermit because my Hermit, that's why he's wearing the cloud bracers. He's going for a green and yellow theme. And we round out our builders with my apprentice. And I do think that the Magicite of Love icon looks a lot better now than it used to. Ideally, as an event host, I really can't upgrade this hero anymore because I don't have any. I have previous events I could trade, but it doesn't look good. So I'm probably stuck at this point. I'd like a pink. I would like a pink Bident. Yeah, all I need to get are 2400s and I'll be good. But getting it 4 2400s would cost anywhere from like 16 cheaters or more. Yes, I'm stuck at 19.2k. I'm slumming it. I actually can't trade the pink Magi anyway, Cameron. So those are the builder. Yeah, I'm gonna farm some 2400s because those drop like mad. Slumming, I know. I know. I think in a video once I said these heroes aren't anything to write home about. They're nothing special. But yes, that is the app builder. And then we have our Tower Boost Monk. And that's the reason why I started streaming. I wanted a Genie to replace this guy. And now I want a Madness Bolter Thrower to replace this guy. Yes, us 19k apps are slumming for sure. But if I can get myself a, if I got, let's say, Cobra's Island, that'd get me to like 19.5k. And then I'd be like, you know, up like top 10, maybe. Yeah, so the island farming streams will happen. Yeah. Yeah, Cobra farmed a 2700 island. He has the best island in game. Yeah. He's on top of the board for that island, and it was unfortunately for that island it's yellow. So that's one thing. Yeah. That's when like 3 people, like that was it Dean. It was Dean and Cobra and one other person all dropped Alt++ islands at the same time. Yeah. Well, Tiggy, I don't know if Tiggy got the ++ island, but Tiggy got the like the almost 2900 Bident. Yeah, when I start farming islands, it's gonna happen. Are you serious? I don't know how many armor runs I did of ST. Yes, it is actually time for me to go and deal with some dinner. I am well over my allotted time. So I hope everyone has a great week. Take care, and thanks for sticking around and watching.